pain? Any better now that you're up and leave?
I don't know how to describe. All right, so this morning I was wheeled into the OR at 10:40 because I saw it right above my head as we were rolling past the doorway. And it was just over 3 hours, the surgery, and I was in quite significant pain up until a little bit ago. It's almost 11 p.m. and I just asked for some herbal tea because, one, I can't open my mouth further than that. I think they really opened my jaw pretty wide and it was locked like that for a long time. It's very difficult to eat. This evening I asked for a grilled cheese sandwich, which was lovely. But anyway, my throat is also dry and hurting. So trying to get comfortable is extremely difficult. I don't even know how to describe the pain, which is to be expected, and they're doing a lot of their best to help me. Sorry if I don't sound all there. I'm exhausted, just super tired. I actually was able to sleep for about 45 minutes right now, and I'm gonna have some of my tea and hopefully my throat, dry mouth will feel a little bit better. But yeah, post-op, first evening. Okay, I'm eating an apple. This is the end of day one post-op, and it was kind of like a roller coaster. I only got collectively about 3 hours of sleep last night, which is, that's the hospital, but it was just so difficult to find a comfortable position. I was in significant pain, obviously, and then this morning after I had breakfast, physical therapy came in and I got almost to the nurse's station. It was pretty far, and I just like the overwhelming nausea, and then I just started like black. I said, I feel like I'm going into a tunnel and everything's turning black. So they had to like emergency get a wheelchair because I was about to go, and I've never have had that happen to me. I'd never have known that feeling. It was horrible. And then, so it was like a perfect storm because they said, because my blood pressure tanked, my heart rate was like elevated, like it was so high. And then, so it was like, my blood pressure trying to compensate. And the pain, I get really nauseous with pain anyway. So that was just like another overwhelming for all of that to happen. Anyway, they came back before lunch and I did a lot better. They gave me like a bunch of anti-nausea, even though I have a patch back there that's to last for 3 days, but I definitely needed more because it wasn't enough. But the pain management has been a lot better today than it was yesterday, except that like the most painful is like doing the log roll and getting up and then putting the brace on, go to the bathroom, because I drink a lot and I really want to make sure I stay hydrated well. A lot of pain is the movement, but like when I was doing the walking, it does feel good, but it's very like soft, like small steps. I'm not used to that. So yeah, just gotta take it slow. And but the second time, and they only do PT twice a day, and yeah, I ate breakfast in a chair, not in the bed, lunch in the chair, and so sitting up for those 45 minutes, which they said should only be a half an hour. Anyway, so that's 1 day post-op. And oh yeah, that's another drain that comes out of my back, and hopefully that will get taken out tomorrow. So just wanted to give you another update. But my hands are so much better today. I was so puffy. My face was so puffy. I had just so much fluid. I was drinking so much water. They had turned off my IV, so must just still been fluids that were still just going through me. But I drink a lot, and I really want to make sure I'm hydrated enough and doing that correctly. And yeah, so then I sit in a chair to eat, and then today for physical therapy, they wanted me to do stairs and upstairs at home, and I really wanted to do the stairs to make sure I was confident and knew what I was doing, able to take my steps correctly. And so yeah, it was the farthest I had walked, all the way there, all the way back. But they did keep a wheelchair because from what happened yesterday, I even had a slight fever, so I don't know if it was just the inflammation from my surgery that was causing a little bit of fever, but I don't feel sick or I have a fever, when you're achy all over, I have a fever. So anyway, just the surgical, where he worked on, where the fusion is at, or that's where I'm having almost all my pain, and I'm getting in and out pretty good. It hurts a lot to move and sit up, to stand, to go to the bathroom, except to use the walker and everything. I have to put a brace on all the way around and tighten it. It's a whole thing. But I do it, and then once I get back in to sit, I just take a minute so that I'm not too dizzy. And so yeah, the pain is so much better than yesterday. And even from right after the surgery, the doctor kind of scared me because he's usually the second day is the worst. And I mean, yesterday it was a lot, but it wasn't like surgery day. So it's hard to describe. I don't know. But yeah, right now it's just the site that's what's really painful. I could tell from my bones, but the pain that I was having before surgery is not even there. And I can feel it when I walk. I stand up straight. It's just so crazy. And I grew about half an inch to an inch of height. So it'll be interesting to see how tall I am now, because I had lost so much because I had no discs in the L4, L5, L5, S1 at all. So it'll be interesting. Because I can feel that, the nerves, I can definitely feel that stretching. It's uncomfortable. The staff here is amazing. They're so sweet. Because I know, because of all the meds, I have such a dry throat, and I wasn't even able to open my jaw all yesterday, and I just kept massaging, and it's a little better, but not all the way. And this side's not tight at all, it's just this side. So anyway, that's the update for post-op day 2. Because yeah, Monday, Tuesday, yep. I hope you're having a great day. On to tomorrow.